Tyreek Hill's ex-wife was right to buy that Bentley. Y'all, let's get into this thing right now.
Hot beat, smoke it, drink it down. With your voice, it got Jeff around. Feel the vibe, we're set to roll. Press play, let's lose control. Sip a drink and smoke will swirl. Join the convo around the world. Relationships we dissect slow. Current events, we let them flow.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy JB coming right back at you, and y'all know what it is. It's the Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. I'm the Real Cigar Jeff, and y'all know what it is, man. It's Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. We getting this thing live right now. I know y'all seen the news. Tyreek Hill's baby mama goes and buys a Bentley, all while asking for more child support. And what y'all got to recognize is I got the top 5 reasons why she was justified. And y'all don't want to miss this. But before I get into this thing, I got to introduce my esteemed panel. I got to introduce my new school contributor, technology expert, new school relationship expert. I'm going to let him introduce himself. Guys, he going to tell y'all where y'all can find him on the socials and what he's sipping on tonight.
Pleasure seeing you guys again. You know, I've been out here helping you guys out little by little. Tonight, I have some sparkling water, the Spindrift. I was like, it looked good in Target, and also it was free, so people were paying it for me. So I was like, okay. But if you saw me out of the bars this weekend, you didn't. So I brought back my gas station alcohol, and I have this Mangarita.
Okay.
So I'm going to get a little bit turned tonight with you guys. You can find me at the AI Operators. Like we said, it's to help you in your situations. You know, this Tyreek Hill madness. I don't know if you agree with it or not, but Jeff says that the wife is justified. I'm not too sure about that, but I'm sure my AI wingman would have a different style. But go check it out. $1. Back to you, Jeff.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all sign up for the AI Operators, man. It's $1. Some of y'all think y'all got game and you don't, bro. Like, look, if the world is operating in artificial intelligence and you not, stop acting like you gonna override the odds, bro. There's a reason why every betting app gives you the odds. Okay? You ain't like that, man. You can't beat the odds. Go ahead and sign up for the AI wingman. The dude is giving y'all the playbook. Right? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all make sure. Look, man, I know y'all looking at him and saying, dude, he drinking gas station alcohol. But don't worry about that. See, don't get caught up in the messenger. Get caught up in the message, man. Look, the dude's still young, man. Look, y'all know y'all did the Four Locos and the Mickeys. We did all that. So let him go through his phase, man. I appreciate you being on. Y'all know who I got next, my A1 from day one, my resident relationship expert. I'm going to let her introduce herself. Some of y'all keep telling me, Jeff, tell Rhonda to stop looking so miserable when you talking. Well, y'all don't realize she doing her sibling duty. She don't want to hear me talk. She just up here because I asked her to be. So she going to start smiling now. We're going to ask Rhonda to start smiling so that y'all don't think she's just disinterested in what I'm saying. I'm going to let her introduce herself, tell y'all where y'all can find her on the socials and what she's sipping on tonight.
Thanks for having me back. I don't even know what to say after that. I enjoy my brother. I love him dearly. I'm not being paid to say this.
Blink twice if you need some help.
But no, I enjoy this podcast. Yes, I am here because he is my brother. We've been doing this for a long time. So y'all hype us up. Come on and hype us up. Make this thing go viral.
Spreading toxic game.
You said what now?
Spreading toxic game. That's why Rhonda's on here. Don't believe that. Toxicness.
And I try to be toxic, but since Mauricio has come along, I don't have to work so hard.
Rhonda, we realize we ain't toxic at all. We over here just being rebellious.
I'm so not toxic. I'm so not toxic.
No, I'm romantic too, and I see your girls' night out clips, and the podcast doesn't see it, but I just want everyone to know that she has a predator too.
I'm out here in these streets. I'm out here in these streets doing some
Out there in
stuff.
these streets.
So Jeff, but thanks for having me back, Mauricio. What's going on? Now I enjoy this podcast. I may not look like it, but I do enjoy this podcast. But I do want to contribute. And I'm glad that we're talking about women because it sounds like this is the women is the catch.
No,
So,
hell no. We ain't never doing that on this podcast.
So that's what I'm gonna call it. That's what I'm gonna call it. So you can find me on Instagram at RNBLMBT. Tonight I had to bring back an oldie but goodie because it's cold up here in Charlotte. I don't know what y'all doing down there in Florida.
It's cold, bro. It's cold out
it's
here.
Cold.
It's
so
cold
I mixed it with my hot chocolate. Yes,
man,
my
get
power
that East Carolina cup out of here.
To UNC Charlotte last night.
Y'all get that East Carolina cup out of here.
Whatever. But that's what we're doing tonight. So back to you, JB.
Man, appreciate you being on, man, rocking with me since day one. Tonight, guys, I am sipping on, again, I'm breaking through Real Cigar K's High West Campfire. Y'all see it right there on the rocks. Got my Park City, Utah. It's ski season. Whenever I'm in ski season, I got to switch to bourbon. And tonight, I got my Nub Habano. And y'all know I can't be the Real Cigar Jeff without giving you Real Cigar discounts. In the description, the first link, click on that link, man. Best deals on 5-packs, bundles, all the names you love and trust. So y'all know if I'm smoking it, that's where I got it from. And guys, before we get into this, I want to be very clear. This conversation is not about attacking women. It's not about defending men. And it's definitely not about outrage. This is about understanding systems, incentives, and the lessons men keep missing when high public breakups go when high-profile breakups go public. Now, if you appreciate calm, honest conversations about relationships and modern realities, hit that like button, share this with someone who needs perspective, and subscribe so you don't miss future breakdowns like this. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, so make sure you follow us on all platforms. Let's get into this, guys. When people saw the headlines about Tyreek Hill's ex-wife buying a Bentley while asking for child support, the internet reacted emotionally. But emotion does y'all a disservice because it hid the lesson. This situation isn't rare. It's just high profile. And when situations like this happen, men usually ask the same question over and over. And it's the wrong question. How is she allowed to do that? But the better question is, why does the system make it okay for her? And that's where the lessons are tonight. Now, before we go any further, guys, if this perspective already feels different than what you're used to hearing, tap like now so more people can hear it without the yelling, because it's been a lot of yelling. It's been a lot of controversy tied around this, but we gonna bring this thing home tonight. Are y'all ready for me to get into number one? Because Ron and Mauricio don't know the 5. They just got to react. See, that's why a lot of people ain't ready for this podcast. They don't get told what I'm going to say.
At all.
Nah.
Let's get into number one. The first reason she feels comfortable doing this, we have been doing a podcast series called The Man is the Catch. But she is operating as the new standard, not the new exception. High-earning men used to be rare. Now social media normalized access to them. That means expectations shift. She's not asking herself, is this reasonable? She's asking herself, is this consistent with what women like me should receive? And from her point of view, the answer is yes. Now, I'm going to repeat myself. Yes. She is the new standard. Now, I got to come to Mauricio because Rhonda trying to make this about the woman is the catch, but we ain't left a man is the catch series. Yes, Mauricio, the reason a woman can ask for a $200,000 car while asking for child support is she sees herself as the catch and she's the new standard, not the exception. Jump in there and let me know what you think about when you hear me say that.
Yeah, she's overhyping herself a little too much. I mean, come on. Hey, I'm saying men are the catch, but society's made it okay for her to feel that kind of way, feel that type of love that, oh, whatever she wants, she can have. And there's no consequences. So if you're, and we see in today's standard, we see pretty girl a pretty girl can pretty much have whatever she wants. She can. A man, there's that analogy. A man has to build his way up to be on that yacht. A woman just has to look pretty and show up. I'm a chess player too. The king moves one square at a time. The queen goes zigzags.
All over the place.
She goes all over the place. So that's what it is. But kind of looks fade, and I think that she just was in a position. She was kind of, I don't know how old she is, but it seems like she was kind of raised in today's society where it's like she can have and ask for whatever she wants. And even if you listen to the music that's being put out there, I mean, damn, these women got a big ego. I don't want to say too much.
Y'all gotta understand, Mauricio driving my sister crazy. I gotta let Rhonda jump in there. Rhonda is the female on the panel, and before I come in again, Rhonda, I want to know your thoughts on this. Is that the new standard? Is there something wrong with her going to buy Bentley while asking for child support?
I don't. You sent me this article. I didn't know how to feel about this because I thought that was excessive, number one. But I also know, are we doing anything for anyone else, or are we doing it for the likes and the stories on social media and the followers?
Okay.
That's like, maybe that's what it is. And maybe it is a standard. I mean, I don't know. Seems like the standard is, who was that had the song? Have a baby by me, baby, and be a millionaire.
50 Cent.
So I missed my window. Right? I'm like, damn, how I missed my window?
76 Cutlass over here breaking down every time I talk to him.
So I just don't see how. I don't know how they were in their marriage. Okay, so I'm gonna just say that, but I just don't see how that is part of him supporting her after the marriage. I just don't. I get that that's probably the new standard. But from what I saw for that, I thought that was excessive. Even if she is the standard, but I do know the standard nowadays is to get your likes up, is to get your followers and your subscribers up, and that's what matters most. And so if that story will make her do that for people to follow her, I think she did the right thing. That is the standard. But I don't think it's the Bentley per se, or whatever type of car it is, or support. It's the, what can I do to make my social media profile better?
Okay. All right, Rhonda trying to jump
Follow
ahead.
the AI operators.
He's like, call the AI operators to avoid that. Rhonda trying to jump ahead to the podcast. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, look, she's the standard. Do y'all realize that nobody's scolding her? Tyreek Hill has married this woman. She got introduced to a certain lifestyle, right? She got introduced to a certain lifestyle. Fellas, y'all better recognize, man, if you go back through the history, Rhonda always says something. The moment something comes to America and it becomes westernized, a woman has always been a luxury item. It's not she's the new standard. She's just the standard. Right? Like at the end of the day, y'all got to understand, Tyreek Hill got a max deal from the Miami Dolphins. When you bring that woman in there, right? In her mind, buying a Bentley is just like buying a Honda Accord or a Toyota Camry. And by the way, guys, my first brand new car was what, Rhonda? What was our first brand new car?
Honda Accord value
Honda
pack.
Accord. Look.
Value pack. Won't no L. Won't
value
no
pack Honda Accord. We had an Accord. It didn't have no power windows. It didn't have no power locks. Go ahead, Rhonda.
I do have a quick question. How long were they married?
They weren't married that long. If y'all remember, they had the issues where Tyreek Hill, and again, I can't say certain stuff on YouTube, but they had the issues where they had certain altercations that Tyreek Hill. Okay. And so now they weren't together long, but one of the things y'all got to understand is the woman understands who she is more than the man understands who he is. That doesn't mean the man ain't the catch, but the man needs to start understanding what it means to be the catch. Mauricio, jump in there and let me know what you, because again, my AI expert over here gonna tell y'all some stuff. Go ahead, Mauricio.
Hey, when you bring it like that, I mean, you really can't hate them for playing the game. Yeah. If I have leverage over you and I know that if I can do this and I can get away with it, why wouldn't I? If you had a partner that you were with and the partner said, no matter what you do, I'll stay, what's the first thing they're going to do? Go out there and cheat in these streets. So it's kind of the same dynamic. But I will say I've come across a lot of women who recognize their value more than men recognize that they're the catch. If Tyreek Hill had the AI wingman, it would be a different story.
See, and I'm glad Mauricio saying that, right? And y'all think he joking. But Tyreek Hill, if y'all look at what's happening, right? High earning men used to be rare. Okay. Now social media give you access to them. It's not her fault that she realized Tyreek Hill can be taken advantage of like this. Right? She's better at her job than you at your job. She's better at her training than you are at your training. Guys, I'm gonna say this, and I know the fellas gonna get down in the comments and hate me. I ain't got no problem with her doing it. Because Tyreek Hill got to understand that the moment he decided to go through this proceeding called divorce, this is par for the course. See, this is the whole point. She can go out and do whatever she want to do. That's the whole point, because she's the standard in traditional relationships now. And now, better the enemy you know than the enemy you don't know. Once the person is outside of your house, they're no longer confined to your rules. So you're thinking, I'm going through a court case, so let me be the good guy, not buy. Let me be the good guy, not buy anything. Tyreek Hill can go buy a Bentley too. Why is Tyreek Hill not buying a Bentley? Because he don't want the judge to know he got the money.
Yeah.
And that's what leads me to number 2. Here's what leads me to number 2. Rhonda shaking her head, but I got to get to number 2. We gonna have an open discussion after this. Here's something men don't like hearing. The legal system may scold women, and y'all saw the article. The lawyer ripped into her. I mean, not the lawyer. The judge ripped into her. Okay, the legal system may scold women, but that's the same system that's designed to teach men, and especially high value men, a lesson. Men often want to be seen as victims publicly, but they're still attracted to women who move with confidence, still attracted to women who move with aggression. The contradiction creates confusion. The system isn't emotional for women, it's procedural. And she understands that. At the end of the day, she'll buy this $200,000 Bentley because it's not costing her money. It's costing her a judge scolding her. But what did the judge say? All right, bro, you still got to pay her money. If you read what happened, yeah, he scolded her. But what did he do? He said, all right, bro, you still owe her child support, and she can go buy that Bentley. Mauricio, tell me what you think about that, dog. The damn judge ripped into her, but what he do? Gave her exactly what she came and asked for. Jump in there, let me know what you think about that.
It's a lesson for a lot of guys out there. A lot of guys complain about the woman that they're with. Like, I wish she was more submissive. You know, that's their favorite word on the podcast. Or I wish she was more this. But what they don't realize is, woman, you're always being tested. If you're in business, if you're in sales, you're always being met with objections. You're always being met with something. And if you're always being tested, if you don't pass those tests, you're being walked all over. And that's kind of the dynamic that I'm seeing right here. I've only read a little snippet of the article, and it seemed like she kind of walked all over him. Like he's just taking it because he doesn't want to be perceived as the bad guy. Now, when we talk about those dynamics of the guy on the couch at home with no job that leeches off, I mean, he doesn't care how you perceive him, but you're going to do what he says when you come home. You're going to still bow down and treat him like your king. So it's the dynamics that they're having, and that's where I'm seeing that's where the disconnect is. So if she can get away with playing that game, I mean, all to her, right? There's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, you're always being tested, and it's just a matter of how do you handle those tests of life in all aspects.
Okay. Rhonda, jump in there, man. The judge scolded her, but he still gave her what she wanted.
With that, look, that's why they say it's cheaper to keep her, right? That's why they say it's cheaper to keep her. But I think I'm gonna tell you why I think he's getting that. Why the judge is doing that, and she's still getting what she was always getting. Because when you throw in DV, the word we can't say, when you throw in
yes,
when you throw in that, I think it does take it to another level, whether it's true or not, even if it's implied. And I bet she knows that if she gets somebody else, that may get lowered or cut. Because she even, part of the article I saw, where she also spent a lot of money on businesses that never earned anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how well that works for other people. Because if my business wasn't earning money, I'm like, okay, well, you know. So I think she knew what she was doing, but I also think she knows his weak points. But I think when there's DV involved, it's hard to get around that. It's hard
Mm-hmm.
to say, oh, I'm gonna be out here in these streets buying something else. And then on top of that, it probably put, not saying women are okay with that, but it's probably gonna be harder for him right now in this moment to even have someone um as a girlfriend or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope he learned, like we always say, man, don't get married.
Rhonda said
Stay
all
with-
relationships breaking up in 2026. Right?
One of my clients said, "Don't say that, Rhonda. I don't know. You saying mine gonna break up?" I'm like, "Hey, if it's what it is, it's just
If
what
it,
it is."
if it's what?
I said, "But I hope not."
No.
Not mine. I'm protected.
What you say, Fabricio?
Not mine. I'm protected.
I don't even know what to say to that because
Yeah.
there's so many answers, so many things I could say, but I'm not gonna say. So no, so I think she has that advantage because of that one thing, which is why he's probably still being punished. And is he too big? Like, did he get too big where they're like, oh, let me show him that? Because he was implying that the mother and the ex-wife trying to shake him down, right? Like they trying. Because I'm like, you got to have some doggone balls to be like, yeah, I want to have this much to pay my mom to take care of my kids while I go to school. What you gonna go to school for? All your stuff paid for.
Rhonda just preached. Now, that's a classism comment Rhonda just made, but it's so true. The conversations are different when money's not an object, guys. And Rhonda just
Yes.
brought that up. Now, as we finish up number 2, guys, if this part makes you uncomfortable, then that's usually a sign it's important, right? Share this with a man who needs clarity and not motivational quotes, because what
Let me
this
do that right
woman
there.
is doing is running. This woman is running a master class. She is running a master class, guys, on how to do this. And I'm telling y'all right now, guys, that when I saw what the judge did, the judge sitting here saying all this stuff, but what does the law say? He had to do what the law said. And one of the things that's happening, guys, is this: when your money change, so does the desire. And all of a sudden, I can, because my first brand new car was a Honda Accord in 1996. Every time I think about a new car, I think about a Honda Accord.
Do you?
Well, when the lifestyle changes, now you can't go get a Honda Accord that I had with no power windows, no power locks. I mean, remember what our Honda Accord? We had a new Accord, but it wasn't an Accord.
It was very basic.
It was a very basic Accord. But shout out to PB and Melvin Barnes, because at the end of the day, we was riding. We
Yes.
we were everywhere. This girl got a Bentley because that was the lifestyle she was used to when you're dating a match player in the NFL. Now, I'm going back to something Rhonda said earlier. With social media, every relationship has a cost: before, during, and after. Dating costs content. Marriage costs branding. Breakups cost reputation, but also generate attention. Attention equals leverage. This isn't accidental, it's structural. And pretending it isn't happening doesn't protect anyone. I want y'all to hear what I just said. Dating is about content. Marriage is about branding. Breakup is about reputation. And one of the things this girl did was, we only know her because the man is the catch.
Oh,
Right? Let's be honest. If she wasn't Tyreek Hill's wife, notice what I'm saying. She's Tyreek Hill's wife. We would not know this girl if she was not with Tyreek Hill or with some other athlete. Mauricio gonna jump in here and tell me, am I lying? That dating costs content, marriage is all about branding, breakups is all about preserving the reputation once all that is over. Mauricio, jump in there. Let me know what you think about social media. Improving that every relationship has a cost.
Yeah, I mean, it's all branding. I mean, social media is like, oh, look who we caught in look who we saw in France, Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet, or whatever it is.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
that's the power of social media. Your every move is being watched. And Jeff is absolutely correct. I mean, if she wasn't Tyreek Hill's wife, we wouldn't know who she is. Tyreek Hill could go find any woman on the streets and raise her up with the power of social media.
Yes.
So
Yes.
now, and then it turns, when you get married, it turns into this maintenance game.
Yes.
What kind of reputation do we want to give out to the public? What kind of, we just did an episode a couple weeks ago about Cardi B, and she's managing the reputation. It's the same exact thing.
Yes.
Same
Yes.
exact thing with these high influencers, these high earners, because they have to manage how it looks to the external audience, because we all look up to them pretty much.
Oh, okay. Shit, I thought he still had something
Nah,
else.
that was all I had to say.
Okay, Rhonda, jump in there. Let me know. You were just talking about social media, so let's jump in there.
Yeah, I mean, because like nobody knew her, but then I think though when you do have somebody like Cardi B who is well known, so whoever she attaches to, 9 times out of 10 is going to be beneficial, like for both. But in this case, we don't know who this lady is, and is it just because of the monetary figure or the thing that she purchased that she's even in the news for? And what is media going to drive? Media is going to drive that thing that, oh, she wanted that. We ain't heard nothing about about the children. We ain't heard nothing about the kids that's supposed to be a blessing. We ain't heard nothing about how they doing. They probably won't even see the Bentley or get to ride in the Bentley. But here we are talking about this object that for social media.
I want to know if it's the baby blue Bentley, bruh. Because it depends on what Bentley you got. Is it the Flying Spur? Is it the GT Continental? I need to know.
With that price, which one typically, or do they all are the baby?
Well, it depends, because you ain't got to buy a brand new Bentley, right? I got to look at it because I think it was a GT Continental.
But with how she operates, she probably got something new and custom. 9 times out of 10, I don't know.
Well, let me tell y'all something. A used car at that level, we talking $200,000. So it's not a brand new Bentley. A brand new Bentley gonna be $300.
Oh, see, okay.
But you got to understand, you don't buy a brand new Bentley. You typically buy a pre-owned Bentley. But
I will say this: if your rent is $20,000 a month, or for the condo or the apartment you staying in, your car at least got to be 10 times that the price, at least.
Now, Rhonda, look, I agree with you. Let me tell y'all what I think. Tyreek Hill did wrong. And fellas, if you a high earner, stop trying to tell your girl to act like you are still not a high earner. Mauricio ain't gonna like that line, but at the end of the day, if you go to a new level, what did I get taught in church? New levels, new devils. Right? You got this girl based on how she looked. And now she met you in the lifestyle you have acquired. She wasn't there when you were broke, before you got your teeth fixed, before you got that nice edge up, before you were wearing the Louis and the Gucci, and before you had the Patek Philippe, before you had the AP, right?
So this is the whole right thing.
I'm sorry.
So she did the right thing.
She did, guys. This is what I'm trying to tell you, and a lot of people gonna get down in the comments. Guys, this woman didn't do nothing wrong. If you want to date at that level, you got to be ready to date with the devil at that level.
Okay.
Because when y'all, let me tell you something. Tyreek Hill got to understand. The only reason they were fighting was because he wants a woman that looks like the lifestyle he has with the mindset that he came from. And guess what, guys? They don't exist. Mauricio, jump in there. Let me know what you think about when you hear me say that.
Wow. You got me lost for words with that one. Hold on. Now, me personally, I go for my woman with personality, so I don't know what.
Y'all know he lied. Yeah. Y'all know he lying.
No, but it's the lifestyle. You know, the woman that are around me know that I have my mission, and my mission's bigger than me, and it's bigger than her. So if I have to get rid of her, I have to get rid of her. Now, I'm not sure. See, if I was boys with Tyreek Hill, I could tell you about his mindset. I'm not sure what kind of mindset he had going into this, but
the same.
He probably did. You know, it's the song by Chris Brown, like these girls ain't loyal. That's what I think about. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm replaying it in my head this whole time. Like, just got rich, took a broke guy's girl. I can make a broke girl rich.
Yeah,
I don't mess with broke girls.
Yes.
So that's exactly what I think of. So I'm like, maybe he didn't follow the principles of the song, but I do.
Let me tell y'all something. Most people don't understand. Tyreek Hill is making that money. Tyreek Hill is a max player in the NFL, but Tyreek Hill never planned for being that. He always hoped, but he never planned. Guys, when y'all get to that level, the woman is already trained to be there. The woman ain't hoping to be there. The woman is trained to be there. Look, guys, one of my favorite movies, Rhonda gonna love this. One of my favorite movies is Coming to America. Oh. Right? Well, on the original Coming to America, she said, all my life, I've been trained to please you. He said, you'll do whatever I want. She said, yep. He said, bark like a dog.
Yes.
She said, arf, arf. He said, hop on one leg.
No, he said a big dog.
Big dog.
That's very tricky. Yes.
The man hoped he got there. The woman already knew you would be there. So now you ain't prepared to be there. You figured it out once you get there. And these women at this level are already planning to separate from you because the money ain't staying together. The money is departing. And a lot of people around to jump in there. Let me know what you think about when you hear me say that.
No, look, the money is in departing. Yeah, I could act like I love you, fake my little orgasm or whatever, and be like, whatever.
Y'all fellas better get the AI wingman.
Like they could do that because like women are so underestimated, it's ridiculous. Like because I think most men do just see them as vessels for carrying children or somebody to just bend over or whatever the case may be, whatever people may do with women. But women are very tactical, very, very tactical. And so they could read you way before you even know where they are with certain things. And I think it does. Yep. I think women get very underestimated a lot. And I'm not mad at her for how she's played this guy because it's very clear he wasn't thinking. He was probably trapped on her looks, like just that's where he was with it. But yeah, women get this work done, get their bodies how they want it.
I gotta say this, guys. I gotta say this, and Mauricio, I want him to jump in here because we talk about this all the time on the podcast. She didn't play him; she's better trained. See, if I'm talking to the prospect, I didn't sell you. You just weren't as trained as I was.
What's with this trained word? That's right up there.
I'm just saying. Let me tell you, Rhonda, I just put it out there. At this level, new levels, new devils. The best thing I like about the devil is the devil know everything God gonna do for you. So at the end of the day, the devil's job is to stop you from experiencing what God gonna do. So this woman got with him, and now he's saying, oh my God, she's buying a Bentley and asking me for child support. Well, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, and I hate to say it, and again, guys, I'm not trying to be pompous. When I take that 580 into the Mercedes dealership, they not trying to save me money. They trying to tell me everything I got to do to keep this thing running like the ultimate driving machine. And I got to tell them no. And when I tell them no, guess what they say? Now, Mr. Barnes, that light gonna keep coming on because you're not here getting an oil change. You're getting service. Well, no, look, dog, where I'm from, I just need this oil change.
Nothing else.
Hey, right? Look, I'll put a little tape over that light. I don't care if it gonna smell like electrical burn. I don't care. Look, ain't nobody in this car but me. But what I'm trying to say to you guys is this woman did not play him. This woman was raised to be at this level. He was raised to hope to be at that level. Mauricio, jump in there before we move to number 4.
Absolutely. I mean, it's all frame control. We talk about sales sometimes on the podcast. It's whoever has a stronger frame is the one who wins.
That's it. Gosh, look, Tyreek Hill, we want Tyreek Hill to be as good with relationships as he is on the football field. But on the football field, guess what? Somebody telling him what to do. Run this route, run this play. All this girl is saying, look, buy this Bentley, pay this child support. And what he gonna have to do? What did the judge say you gotta do?
You gotta
Pay
pay. You gotta pay. And that's the problem, you know. So it's all about frame control. And you know, like if anyone objects, I mean it's like the same thing. Like I could be dating some girl. This guy is relentless, DMing her all the time. I can't block him. That would be rude. Relentless. Second we get into a fight, you know, I've always wanted to talk to you, but I have a boyfriend. That's it. His frame is stronger than hers in that moment. Because of that, you know, they're very emotional. Women are very emotional. So his frame beat my frame. I probably wasn't caring. I probably was seeing my other princesses, and he took the one that was just there. He was relentless. That's exactly how it is. And she knew her train, and she knew what she wanted.
Mauricio is telling y'all in corporate America, we had to go through guerrilla marketing training. And what's the number one part of guerrilla marketing? Be relentless. People cannot stop putting up a guard if you keep being relentless. And one of the things that's happening is a lot of us need Tyreek Hill was never prepared for the relentless nature of females when they know you're a high earner. They don't stop. They don't stop. You prepared for the ladies at the level you came from. You ain't prepared for the ladies where you at. Rhonda, jump in there before we move to the next.
And men aren't prepared for the ladies with their mamas in their ear.
Yes, it's true. Yeah. 'Cause guess who I was raised by? Guess who I was raised by?
I'm just saying, like, you know, we don't know what man done treated the mama wrong. So she like, oh yeah, let me make sure she understands.
Or who done treated the mama right and she left him.
She won't treat it right.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with my sister.
She won't treat it right. But you know, look, that's why I say I can't be mad with how she's done what she's done.
Bro, she winning, bro. Men need to learn this.
So did they have one baby together?
I want to say they had two, and that's I don't know the.
So they've been together longer than they've been married.
They've been together longer than they've been married. Yes.
Okay, because I'm trying to understand. I'm like, why was it so much, or is it truly just based off of what he makes? And I thought he was injured, so he's back on the team.
No. In Florida, it don't matter. In Florida, we're a no fault state. It's all about what he makes, and that's what the equation is. That's what the equation is. That's why what she's asking for has nothing to do with what she's buying. And fellas, we get into
so it doesn't have anything to do with what he's actually making.
It don't. Yeah, it has everything to do with what he's making. That's why it doesn't matter what she's buying. Optics don't look good, but it don't matter if she buying a Bentley or if she buying a Corolla.
So technically, he wouldn't be considered a high value man.
No. He's not a high value man. He's a high earner.
He's a high earner.
Yeah, we talked about that, Rhonda. If you pay, you gotta stop fighting. You gotta stop fighting the podcast. High value man and high earner. That's the difference.
And I'm on with high value men. That's what I'm on right now.
Yes. Mauricio been trying. If you're a high value man, you're gonna sign up for the AI operator.
Chime in, ladies.
If you're a high value man, you're gonna sign up for the AI wingman. If you a high earner, you gonna get played like Tyreek Hill is. So y'all determine which one y'all want to be. Mauricio, you got anything you want to add with that one?
Absolutely. Any ladies object, any guys object, my DMs are open. We can talk about it. I can make videos for you. If you know you like cartoons, I'll make it easier to understand. But at the end of the day, if you're not jumping on our team, you're losing. And if you're losing, you know, there's nothing more I can do for you. Maybe one day
you'll make me a fake profile, okay? And you're gonna help me.
Fake profile?
On the AI operators.
Why don't
you don't know it's me.
Why don't I help you with your current roster? I'll help you manage a little bit better.
I don't have a roster.
The thing is,
I don't have a roster. I'm out here. I'm a princess, but I'm not on a roster.
You're a princess, and you could be everyone's queen. And you can have a bunch of servants, and I can take away all the thinking that you have to do. Rhonda, post this. Rhonda, do that. It won't even be me. It's the AI wingman. And you know what it will take you? It will take you 10 minutes max. You won't have to think at all. It'll just be autopilot. Oh, now I have another guy on here who thinks I'm his queen. Oh, there's another one in my calling my phone 10 times. If you want those kind of
Hallelujah.
problems, you hit me up.
Hallelujah. Guys, I'm gonna tell y'all, I can't stop him because what he's saying is correct. What he's saying is correct. He has earned his right to be on the podcast because old school over here fighting while he
Yes.
over here just telling you the new way of doing things, right? Tyreek Hill probably could have saved him a lot of money if he had the AI wingman. Let's get to number 4. And here's a hard truth for modern men. And this is not to try to demean anybody. And I gotta say this. Modern men, I'm not trying to demean you. No matter how much money you make, if you are still an employee, marriage carries risks that don't match the upside. Dating preserves your flexibility and your power and control. Marriage multiplies your exposure. Men who are employees, listen to me now. Whatever you do while you're an employee, do not get married. Tyreek Hill, even though he's a high earner, guess what? He's still an employee, which is why this woman is doing this to him, because her leverage is he still works for somebody. That's not bitterness, that's math. The child support laws are based on you being an employee. The child support laws are not based on you being a business owner. So men, do not date, do not marry or have children while you're an employee, because guys, I got to tell you, I'm a business owner. And the worst letter I hate getting is when the Department of Revenue sends me an email or sends me a letter saying, this person owes child support, take it out of his check. And what do they say at the end of the letter? Don't let them know this letter has come. Just take it. Why do they want me to not let him know that this letter has come?
He gonna quit.
He's gonna quit.
I'll quit.
What you say, Rhonda? Preach. What you say, Rhonda? Preach. Mauricio, let me know what you think about employees having children or getting married. I think it should be off limits. Tell me what you think.
You're a business owner, so you're used to managing people,
Mhm.
and you as a man, you have to. You have a wife and you have a kid. You have to learn how to manage them. You can't just let them walk all over you, or else you guys would drown. So you as an employee, if you have a boss, the boss is telling you what to do. You're just an order taker.
Mm-hmm.
You show up 5 minutes late. Oh, I'm writing you up. You don't close enough clients. Okay, what's going on with you?
Yes.
You're always having to prove yourself to stay.
Yes.
Now, if you're in that mindset, when you go home, you're proving yourself to your wife. Why didn't you bring milk? I told you to bring milk. Why didn't you do this for me? There's guys preparing the bed full of roses, and you don't even try for me. You don't even care about me. That's exactly what you're gonna be met with. So you're gonna be in this proving phase all the time. If you can't even run your house, you're running around your house. And that was the situation that it seems like Tyreek Hill was in. And that's why, those boundaries and knowing your worth, man. You guys are the prize. So you need to know that. You can't let this happen. So that's why I suggest that every man, and not everyone can be a business owner, but every man at least try to do something for themselves where they're managing other people. I wouldn't say necessarily just because you're an employee,
Mm-hmm.
but more so if you're in a space where you have to manage people, it's like, okay, now you're used to telling people no instead of being on your knees every time you get home, waiting for your next command.
What's wrong with
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
that? I don't see no problems.
All
You
right.
know,
Okay, Rhonda, jump in there. Rhonda, if I'm telling y'all as a business owner that the system is designed to find employees and tell me to take it out of your check, you don't have a chance to call an attorney and stop it. They call me and tell me, take it out of your check, and don't let you know that I'm taking it out your check. Employees should not have kids, and employees should not get married. Jump in there, Rhonda. Let me know what you think.
you know how I feel about this. In a perfect world, people would not have kids. In a
They
perfect
breaking
world.
up in 2026, and they damn sure don't need to have kids in
I don't even have
2026.
kids either.
No. Well, because number one, and that's why it sucks, because a lot of times we're gonna do stuff backwards anyway, right? We're gonna probably have the kids before we get married,
Yes.
right? So now you're bringing that scenario into whatever relationship you do find where that woman is the catch, and and now, but you got these lingering children there from a previous relationship that won't let you be great because your check going there, and then they're gonna come after her check.
Yes.
If you like, so I do believe number one, for one, people are gonna do what they do as human beings as far as reproduction goes, right?
Yes.
I ain't gonna say the word I won't say. They're gonna do that.
Yes.
So with that being the case, either you decide to have kids or you decide to get married, but you don't do both.
Yep. And that's and Rhonda just preached. And guys, let me tell you something. What I just said is not to demean people who are employees. Being an employee is a good thing, guys. You're learning a trade. You're on your way to a different level of life, right? Mauricio said earlier about the guy who's sitting on the couch doing nothing. If you're an employee, you're learning a trade. The company has to invest in you. They have to help get you better. What I'm trying to tell y'all is this. If a business owner gets caught up with a child support case, there's a process that happens, and they can't come in and do certain things because there's a lot more minutia to go through. When an employee has a child support issue or alimony issue, they say, go in and take it. They call your employer. So what happens is, guys, you want to be the employer. You don't want to be the employee if you're going to have kids and if you're going to have a marriage, because it's just not. Tyreek Hill's mistake is he was married and he's an employee while he's going through this. The woman's lawyer said, girl, you entitled to this because he's an employee. If Tyreek Hill was an employer, girl, we got to do a couple more steps. And those steps going to cost her money. Right now, because he's an employee, they know exactly where they go get the money from. Hey, Miami Dolphins, take it out of his check. We know he got this guaranteed money. Why? His contract is public. Do y'all realize none of the owners of these teams? Do y'all remember when Jerry Jones had that lady that said this child is his and here's the DNA proof?
I ain't heard nothing else about it.
Look, you ain't hear nothing else about it because there's a different process when you're the employer versus when you're an employee. I'm telling y'all, as a business owner, y'all don't know how many letters I get. And I ain't gonna tell y'all what I do, but y'all don't know how many letters I get. When people get that email, hey, I gotta take this out of your check. It ain't long. What Rhonda say they need to do? What they need to do, Rhonda?
Not have kids? I don't know.
No. They need to quit. Because once I call you, I gotta take the money.
Well, you know I be saying so much stuff. You know I be saying that.
Now look, guys, if this conversation is helping you think more clearly, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you stay grounded instead of reactive. Let's get to number 5. Final lesson tonight is the toughest. For her, this was never about love the way men define it. It was about security, position, and exiting. Women are often better at transactions because they don't romanticize them. Men do. And when men confuse love with sacrifice without understanding leverage, they end up shell-shocked at the outcomes that were clearly predictable. I'm just trying to tell y'all that here's the deal. Men get taught that transactions are nasty. Women get taught that transactions are profitable. Mauricio, jump in there and let me know what you think about that concept as far as the woman came in transactional from the beginning. The man came in emotional with love on the mind, but the woman already knew, I ain't coming with you for this. I'm coming to get my exit. I'm not coming to get my endurance. Jump in there, Mauricio. Let me know what you think.
I'll be the first one to say, I'll take the oath. I love love more than anyone. You know, I love the Disney. I love the Disney style love. Let me be honest though, that isn't
whoever
real.
He talking to, ladies, y'all look, ladies, whoever he talking to.
Yes.
Rhonda, something changed, ain't it, Rhonda?
That isn't real. You know, I love love, but you know that Disney love ain't real. Like Rhonda said earlier, women know exactly what to do to make their pockets full. And she knows how to string on a guy's heart to make that possible. So it's all a strategy. I talk to women all the time. They're like, I know more than you. I know exactly how to get you. I know how to get money out of your pockets. They tell me that all the time. Now, I don't believe it. Somebody else is a little bit more gullible. Sure, they'll get the money out of their pockets. So it's all a strategy to them. If I am submissive more often than not, I know that he will take me out and give me money to use on my business for my big shop or whatever it is. So that's how I see it. I'm sure that's how the dynamic was. And when you have leverage over the relationship, you gotta learn how to use that. So that's why I have nothing against women. I'm actually very supportive, because if you want to play the game, two can play the game.
I'm impressed with her. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This woman is doing everything legally that she has a right to. Rhonda, jump in there. Let me know what you think about that.
Well, and I think that's why that part of it where she told the judge how she spent so much money on these businesses, but nothing came from it, right?
Yes.
It was showing like, hey, I'm out here trying, but like, it just was a bad investment. It just didn't,
But I got to buy this Bentley though.
Yeah, my bake shop didn't work out, but I need this car to promote whatever businesses I'm going to do in the future, and for me to go to school. I need something to drive. Something nice. I'm still an extension of him, even though we're not his kids.
Until the divorce is finalized.
Yeah, and so no, I can't be mad at it. Women are always looking for security. All those things that you said, like it, I don't know about the exit part, because I think a lot of women would want to stay if they could, but they know that when they're ready to go.
Hold on, Mauricio.
They would stay if they could.
No.
So what?
What's she smoking?
I don't know.
I'm smoking this Bailey's over here.
Like, it's something very strong.
No, I'm telling you, like, I don't think women turn into anything different until they are mistreated. Until they are. No. But I don't think they come in wanting to be free. But you got to do something.
Ladies, get in the chat. Ladies, get in the comments, because at the end of the day, the men, y'all are eating these men lunch.
Yes, we do. Like, for real. Like, it's easy to do that with y'all. But at the end of the day, like, she had already had a child with him, maybe two. We don't know for sure. Right? So he probably thought she was safe to marry. But the minute the DV came in, it's like, oh, okay.
No. It happened before that, right? See, she was ready at that. He didn't know her before that max contract came in. Y'all better understand.
Oh, she did.
Let me tell y'all this. The number one thing that happens is this. If you don't go to I'll give y'all an example. Go to the neighborhood you can't afford. Go to the car lot you can't afford. And just watch the different training that they put on you when you sit down.
They won't come out. They won't come outside.
I'm glad Rhonda said that. You get to a certain level, guys, they don't come out. They just, you got to walk in. Right? Like dude, go. Look.
I'm just saying.
Look, guys, let me tell y'all something. When the more expensive car you buy, they don't come outside. Rhonda, I give a credit on that. The more expensive car, when you start buying cars that's six figures, high, mid six figures, yes. Yeah, guys, they don't come out. They're
not exposed to the elements. They're not exposed to the elements.
Yeah, guys, they can't. Look, dude, if you want this car, come in, bro. Right now, don't get me wrong. A lot of y'all got to understand there's nothing wrong with that. This woman is prepared for this lifestyle. Tyreek Hill wasn't. That's all we're saying. And a lot of people are saying, man, these women this, these women that. No. A lot of minorities, we get trained to go and work, but we never think we're going to make it. We get taught that we can make it, but we never get taught.
Or we hope.
Or we hope to make it, but we never get taught. What happens when we do? And now all of a sudden, guys, Tyreek Hill, max deal, everything he earned, he's watching this lady ride around with it. And guess what? Like I'm telling y'all, ain't no car seats in a Bentley. I ain't never seen no car seat in a Bentley.
Why? Because you ain't supposed to have no kids.
No, Rhonda, but guess what she said? I got the Bentley to promote my business. See what I'm saying, y'all?
That she don't have yet.
Yeah, the business is failing. But if I got this Bentley, people will start wondering, who is that?
Yes.
The Bentley is an advertising tool. Mauricio, jump in there and let me know what you think about the Bentley being an advertising tool for the business.
I think she's full of shit, but
You can say that now. We 50 minutes in.
yeah.
Uh,
No. No, it's part of the branding, but the thing is too, like we said, people know her because of Tyreek Hill. So that's where her struggles are going to come from because her branding is not strong enough on her own. I think
Yes.
Tyreek Hill, his influence is what's helping her, but on her own, no. That's why I
Hey,
said the comment that I said.
Mauricio, can you imagine getting that Equifax alert? Can you imagine Tyreek Hill getting that Equifax alert? Because
That'd be,
when she get to buy that car, I'm Tyreek Hill's wife.
I'm Tyreek Hill's
Hey,
wife.
hey, look, Tyreek Hill get the Equifax alert. Hey, man, we just put another. Hey, something else just showed up on your credit report. What is it? Yeah, Bentley of Miami. What?
yeah.
Look, let me tell y'all, he didn't have a problem if it would have been a Camry. He didn't have a problem if it would have been a Cobalt. He didn't have a problem if it would have been a Fusion.
Yeah, because he could pay. I mean,
Why is this a story? Because this girl is like, nah, the Bentley is my Honda Accord, my Toyota Camry, right? And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Every time I'm riding in my car and that light come on telling me I need service or something else that broke down, y'all know what I wish I had?
your Honda.
Rodney, what I wish I had?
Your Honda Accord or
That
your
Honda,
Cutlass.
that Honda Accord, that light don't ever come on in a Honda. That Honda Accord gonna drive through everything, right? And I'm just telling y'all, the equivalent of where you are is the Bentley where she is. You just needed a car. But when you dating a guy who's making 30 plus million, 40 plus million a year, the equivalent of their Honda Accord is the Bentley. She don't have a problem. If y'all look at the article, she only got 5,000 more a month. And what we looking at is Tyreek Hill, who just blew out his knee, and he got to pay for it. He ain't even working right now. He probably gonna get released. That's
why I
why
was like, I thought he wasn't working. Yeah, that's why I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, he's injured.
that's why when you're an employee, they go after your salary. When you're an employer, they got to go after what's left. And Mauricio is a business guy. And when you're doing your taxes, you get taxed on what's left. You don't get taxed on what's made. Mauricio knows this. So that's why I'm trying to tell y'all, don't get married or don't have kids while you are an employee. Because the employee is being taxed on gross. The employer gets taxed on net. That's the difference. Now, guys, so the takeaway tonight isn't fear, it's awareness. If you understand incentives, you can make better decisions. If you ignore them, fellas, you gonna keep being surprised. The same lady who said she loved you is now about to rob all of your bank accounts. If this helped you see relationships more clearly, guys, like the video, share it with intention, and subscribe for more calm and honest conversations like this. Mauricio, before we get out of here tonight, what is your closing statement?
For you guys at home, there's a movie called Two Can Play That Game. That's exactly what we're bringing into 2026. The women are playing the game.
Yes.
It's time that we evolve too as men. So come get the AI wingman. Trust me, it's an unfair advantage. Go to the AI operators page. Go to the link. I'm telling you, two can play that game, but only one can play it better.
That's it. I like that. I like that. Rhonda, what's your closing statement tonight?
So I wore this shirt specifically for tonight. And
I can't see the bottom. If I'm a lot, what does it say?
Go find less.
Go find less.
If I'm a lot, go find less. I gotta go find less, fellas.
That's yes. So that's why I said don't get married, don't have kids. But you're gonna do one or the other. You can't do both.
Man, y'all know my closing. Y'all know my closing statement for tonight. Don't get mad at somebody being better at the game than you. The old school saying is don't hate the players, hate the game. I look at this girl putting a master class and her attorney putting a master class on Tyreek Hill.
Woman is the catch.
Man makes the money so that the woman can take it. And that's what the law is based around. Fellas, Mauricio just said it. One person wins the game, although two people play it. And one of the things y'all got to recognize right now is relationships that you got taught would be real is the worst position you can put yourself in. Everything is cat and mouse. Do you want to be the cat or do you want to be the mouse? And y'all know what it is, man. This is Smoke Something, Drink Something podcast. I'm the Real Cigar Jeff, man. Y'all get down in the description. I couldn't be the Real Cigar Jeff without giving you real cigar discounts. Get down in the description, the first link, man. Click on that link. Get your 5-packs, get your bundles, and all the brands you love and know. Before we get out of here, Mauricio, let them know where they can find you on the socials.
Come find me at the AI Operators. And if there's something that I said that you didn't like, that you disagree with, I won't even say tough luck. Come in my DMs. We can talk about it. Because at the end of the day, we're here to support you guys. And we want better relationships. Like we said, we don't want the prophecy coming true of relationships not lasting because I don't believe that. I believe in love. Back to you,
Rhonda. Rhonda, who got this guy's from? Who got this guy's from, Rhonda?
Listen, whoever she is.
Whoever she is, dog. Whoever
I
she
called
is,
it.
congratulations.
I called
Rhonda, I'm about to say investment. I'm about to say congratulations. I thought it would me.
Yes.
Whoever it is, Rhonda, this man
Here
is
and now by Luther. Here and now.
Rhonda, he talking a whole different ball game, dog. I'm a little concerned about my dog.
I'm in rehab. I just journal every day, and I decided that, you know what? Today I felt like being a better person, and that's why I'm here today, to spread the love.
Rhonda, I ain't gonna say nothing. Rhonda, where can they find you on the socials?
Man, look, just follow the AI Operators. But you can find me.
Rhonda said, no.
You can find me on IG at RNB LMBT.
Man, and y'all know what it is, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Fellas, step your game up. Be ready for the woman that's at the level you want to be. Don't keep training at the level that you at, because when you get to where you want to be, she's there waiting. Either she's gonna win or you gonna win. And until next time, guys, we gonna holler.
Heartbeat, smoke it, drink it down. With your voice, it got you around. Feel the vibe, we're set to roll. Press play, let's lose control. Sip a drink and smoke will swirl. Join the convo around the world. Relationships we dissect slow. Current events, we let them flow.